Alright, I thought I'd do a little garden tour. I wanted to do one for my mom anyways. Um, so here we go. This right here is my giant Marconi pepper plant. We've got a couple growing. They're pretty big, good size. Got my Mad Hatters here. I love these. I think they look so cool. Got quite a few on there. Got a red ghost pepper plant here. Lots and lots and lots of jalapenos. There's my hot burrito plant. I love that. It's got a lot of jalapenos on here. They're getting pretty big. My Armageddon. I don't know if this plant's growing anything yet, but my other one is really big. It's growing a lot. So got a lot of jalapenos. And then this is a habanero plant. Got quite a few growing. And then here's my big Armageddon. See how big it is. It's huge. It's got some peppers growing on. I'm excited for those. Been looking forward to those all year. And then here, this whole long row here is really, it's just random stuff that I didn't have space for in my garden boxes, so I decided to plant them in 3-gallon containers mostly. And this is my Mount Vesuvius tomato. These grow at the bottom of Mount Vesuvius in Italy. I got them from a woman at the farmer's market, and she bought the seeds from Italy, so pretty cool. The goats got in the garden, ate some of my cabbage plants. I still have one left right there. We'll see if it does anything before the first frost. Just got a bunch of tomato plants growing everywhere. And then that's my mom's ground cherry plant. Got a bunch of zucchini here, acorn squash, just more tomatoes, more other random stuff. Got some tomatillos growing. And then we'll go over here. The weeds are kind of going out of control, but it's the end of the season, so not a big deal. This is our rhubarb plant. We don't really eat rhubarb, so kind of just let it do what it wants. Tried growing some beans this year, but when the goats got into the garden, they ate a lot of them, so it's not doing very well. This right here is my big tomato patch. It's like my pride and joy. We got some mullein growing right here. So here's my tomato patch. Those 3 plants back there I bought at Costco for my mom, and they're growing really well. Lots and lots of tomatoes on those. They're old German and then a celebrity tomato plant. Down here we got some, these are Lemon Boy tomatoes. You can see how they're turning bright yellow down there. Got some different kind of, I think these are Husky Red Cherry here. These are Big Boy tomatoes. See, you can see how big the plant is. It's probably about 4 feet tall. And we've got some more Husky Red Cherries here. You can maybe see them in there. There they are. Got some beefsteaks here. Got quite a few big ones growing. My biggest tomato is down here. It looks like it's multiple. That is one tomato. This is a big heirloom beefsteak tomato growing down there. Got a lot of yellow pear tomatoes. Got a huge yellow pear tomato plant back here. I grew those from seed. Got some Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. Got a Golden Jubilee. We have Golden Jubilees down there. More beefsteaks over there. Lots and lots of tomatoes. They just haven't turned red yet. Over here we have more tomatoes, of course. There's a yellow pear. Bunch of Romas I need to be picking. Bunch of Romas. Then in this garden box here, it's kind of gotten overgrown with weeds, but not a big deal. I'll deal with that next year. Lots of mint. Decided to grow it in a garden box. Everybody says it kind of goes wild if you don't, so lots and lots of peppermint here. Then we'll go over here. This garden box also has a ton of tomatoes. See, I had them grow along this cattle panel here. We've got sun sugar. We've got Husky Red Cherry, Black Cherry, some more beefsteaks over here. Over here we have all of the Japanese eggplant that I've been growing for my mom. She loves Japanese eggplant, so do I. And then this is the lemon balm that I bought. It is doing really, really well. Anyways, here's some of the eggplants that I've been growing. There's one here. There's a pretty good sized one back there. If you can see it, I don't know. I got some more growing here. Yeah. Don't know what this plant is, but I thought it was pretty, so I let it stay. This right here is my acorn squash. It's doing really well, actually. I also got this on accident, but I decided to plant it because why not? We've got quite a few squash. I'll show you back there in a moment. All right, let's head over. Here's a couple. I probably have about 10 or 15 growing on this plant. Got another big one there. And right here, like I mentioned before, this is my zucchini. We have probably about 5 plants in there. If I knew they would get that big, I probably would have spaced them out more, but you know, hindsight's 2020. Sorry about the sniffling. Some allergies. These are gold zucchini. We decided we don't really like the gold zucchini, so we probably won't grow those next year, but you know. Got some regular zucchini in here. I also realized today that I have another massive one growing back there. Didn't know about it, but I'll pick that soon. Here in this plot, this big plant that you see, this is my crookneck squash. I also got that on accident. Thought I'd still plant it, whatever, see how it did. Got a couple more eggplants here. Got an eggplant growing there, if you can see that. We've got one kind of deep down in there. And my crookneck here, I picked one. We're not going to eat these. We're going to keep these as decoration. They're growing really well. You can actually see a little bee in there. Yeah. So that's my garden. I had corn, but the goats ate that, and you know, end of the season, so I didn't want to plant anymore. Anyways, so yeah, my pride and joy, my tomatoes. There's my piggy. Here, let's give her a tomato. What do you think? All right, tomato. She loves tomatoes. Pearly, come here, Pearly. Here you go. Here you go, Pearly. All right, there's my garden.